ready to rumble Tuesday. I gotta go. We're doing a quickie here. This light, should we make it? Ooh, that's better. Little quickie, fun one today. I try to go live on Tuesdays when I can. I am free today. I have a couple unboxings and some things I got to go through. So I'm just gonna jump on, hang out for a little bit, see how everybody's doing, what's new, little updates, whatever it may be. And we'll do this little unboxing I got from Mo Patty. Talk about some knives for a little, and on we go. Justin, I gotta just do a quickie. I have Mo Patty. There's Mo Patty right there. I have Mo Patty's box I haven't opened yet, and it's gonna take up all my thought. So I'm just gonna unbox that real quick, kind of share it with everyone, and then start making some videos. Speaking of Mo Patty, do I have any butterfly knives? What are they? Never heard of them. The $80 Chavez, it is available. I really want the red one, but I guess the red one was only the prototype. Correct me if I'm wrong. Justin's got the link though. Let me pull that up on here. Turn that off. Blade HQ Chavez. Yeah, you see, it's white, or it's silver and black, black and black, silver and black, black and black, Tonto or drop point. No red available. Oh, they did update it though. So you do get the clip with the skull. I don't understand. Let's make it, and then they said right on it, I bet it says in here too. Something about like, oh, very, very ambidextrous. Works good for lefties and righties, but we didn't add one more screw to put the clip on the other side. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it shipped with both either, but now the picture, it shows you the one that's on it doesn't have the skull, and then it comes with the skull. So that's cool. I dig that. But personally, I think I want the red one. And why can't they make that clip go on the left side? So all their knives come with both. Good to know. But the first pictures I saw, wherever it was, it did not have a photo of the extra clip, nor did it say anything about an extra clip. So that's why we were questioning it, because it was not labeled as such. Versus now on Blade HQ, they're physically showing a photo of the second clip. And it says, comes with extra Chavez skull clip. Maybe a special release in red. Maybe I just find someone who got the red one. I just kind of like the way the red one looked. Halfway hiking up Mount Rainier now, says Fred. Fred's always on some fun adventures. That's great. How's the hike? Is it a good day? Sunny? Good temp? Finally was able to break down the Spider Military 2 15V and do some upgrading. What upgrading are you looking at doing, or are you doing, or in the middle of doing? Why is this? Oh, I hit pause. I was like, why can't I see my chat? I think the drop point, I mean, I don't know. There's the Tonto is so similar. Fred says another package on the way. Fred, PayPal incoming. PayPal incoming. Fred's got another package sent to me. The one for Justin should be there tomorrow. I haven't checked the tracking, but it says it's supposed to deliver to Justin on Wednesday. Drop point, I would say if the Tonto looked more different, I'd maybe consider it, but the Tonto almost looks like the drop point. So for me, it's like, they're so similar, the drop point's going to be easier to sharpen. If there was a significant difference, or if it looked more like, If it had more of a Tonto like this, right, on the, what's this called again? BTF, something like that. But just a little bit more Tonto tip, and I would maybe consider it. What are you looking for scales for? Or someone else said they're looking for scales? So yeah, Gabe, what upgrades are you doing? Brian, good afternoon. Just stopping in before. All you do is you shoot trap? Is it like a league? That's fun. I have some coworkers that have a trap league. Dual grind. Right. It just seems like it could be wrong chat. Gabe, you up in a couple different things at once? Gabe's double fisting. Why wouldn't you? I do it. It's a blast, literally. What's the one called? I did it once a long time ago, and I'd love to do it again. The one where it's like a course, where it's like you're shooting trap, but it's like hole 1 is like over your head, and then hole 2 skips across the ground, and then hole 3 you're in a little boat that rocks back and forth and you shoot through the trees, and then hole 4. Sporting clays. That's the word, sporting clays. What's up, my man, Mr. Harrison? How you doing today, bud? Shipping everything soon for those who did win last week. I see a few of you in here. I've got them I put all the packages aside, started kind of finding good boxes to pack them all up in. Happy birthday. I get, there's often people come in here that I don't recognize that want me to say something, and then I look at it, and then when you say it, it means something different. I'm not saying this is the case, but I always get nervous when someone's like, oh, say this, not putting anything negative on you, but if it's your birthday, V, happy birthday, V. Red abalone. Oh, the new Jack Wolf. Is it that other fixed blade with the cool looking, almost like sheep's foot kind of tip? I did get the Slippy. It's, where is it? Oh, it's in the other room. I haven't done the unboxing for it yet. How do I explain that her mom, what? But yeah, I did get the slip joint, so I got a new one. And so red abalone, someone else asked about red abalone. So Brian, the way that they do that is they have the regular abalone. I've seen pink before, and what they do is they put a layer underneath it. So they have a thin sheet of abalone, which has the natural blues and here, like this. That's natural abalone right there. But they take thin layers of it, so that layer is thin, and then they put red underneath it. And then that red makes it pop into that color. Did you want me to finish a spoon? I mean, I wasn't expecting you to make a spoon, but I mean, that sounds cool. I mean, you could send it together. You could send the fork now. Fork incoming, everybody. Custom Brian Kerr fork. Ooh, that sounds sexy. If you look up the pink abalone on Jack Wolf, I bet you can find it. If you can't, you can watch my Blade Show Texas footage from this year, back in February, and they had one at the show that I have on camera. Tried getting the ABW slip joint last Friday, sold out in literally 10 seconds. Really? Something about that one, I'm very intrigued by it, but something about is that the gun stock shape or whatever, where it kind of has that, like, it goes up and kind of, I'm not a huge fan of that handle shape. DM them on Insta. If they have extra, they'll send you one. What's up, Mick? Grateful Dong. James Frank. So yeah, I don't know, Brian. If you want to do a spoon or you want to send the fork, I mean, what do you guys think? Do I need to do them together, or could I just get the fork, then get the spoon? So Lanyard Man sent this to me. I wasn't sure who sent it. I thought maybe Kaiser might have sent it, but ultimately it was Lanyard Man. Thanks again. But he sent me the utility drop bear. I'm not a utility knife lover, but as far as they go, dude, this little choke up spot right there, then this ramped in spot with the jimps on it, the jimps on the end there. This thing is dope. Now I want an abalone sandwich. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds delicious. Titanium, what do you love? This? You get one of these too? Dude, the utility bear, and I think they're like $40 right now. What? Dude, action. Awesome. Flicks out. Awesome. Thumb. Feels great. The choke up spot, it's actually smaller. And plus the regular drop bear doesn't have that choke up spot, so it seems a little different. The handle is a little shorter, you can see. It's just, if I can get them lined up, there you go. You can see the top, the bottom, it's that much shorter. So it is a little bit smaller, but that choke up space right there just feels really good. I think I would only use this to, cutting wires and stuff, plus a toothpick to make your dentist happy, right on the end there. We've got the two little poles. I can't see. So there's your toothpick. And then on the other side, you've got your tweeze. Boom, little tweezers. So that is a fun addition. And then you've got some pocket sand. Little pocket collection. But yeah, boom, slides right in there. I want knives. I like a blade, but as far as all the utilities that I've messed around with, this one is a win. I collect knives, swords, and firearms. Tie to A. So do I. What's up, Mick? Knives are life. How's it going? Hell of a Tuesday. Who needs tweezers? You have the knife. Well, Justin, now, it doesn't take up any extra space, and you never know, man. You never know when you might need to get a little tweeze on, You might need to get a little tweeze. It makes sense. But it's crazy how nice the action is for a $40 utility knife, and then the feel. Where is the drop bar? I don't know if it was on sale, but I saw it on Amazon, and it was like $40. What's up, Neri? Dude, I'll look it up right now. Drop bear. There it is. Utility. $42 right now on Amazon. So I don't know what they are on. Well, that is the Kaiser site. The Kaiser site on Amazon. Fed my dude. Mary, doing fine. Almost midnight in the Netherlands. I'd love to come visit the Netherlands sometime. Sounds great. So yeah, surprisingly enough, if you are in the market for a utility blade for $42, this one is a win, bro. It's the tweezel. It's all about the tweeze. Maybe you need a tweeze, man. Palmer, what's up? I'm just absolutely impressed. It's crazy. The way that they designed the ergonomics of it, because it has a little bit of a forward angle to it. It like goes over, and then the blade just kind of drops down. See how like that's flat? See how the blade just kind of goes down? Just a little bit of a forward angle to it. Plus, you've got this huge thumb scoop with the jimps on it. I mean, dude, how do you connect the blade? So it's this little thing right here. You basically push that. When you push that middle half disc, it pushes those two half discs in. You can see how it's got a lever right there. So you basically push that hard, slide it out, slide the other one in, and you're done. They also sell a version that has screws, that has like a 2, so it takes a little bit more, but you use a screw for it. This one is actually really stiff though of a push. You have to push that down pretty hard to get that to go down, so then you jam it down, pull it off, put the other one back on. Ugh, it's hot in here. Justin or Jacob Lundquist? What about him? Mr. North Valley Neil? Bob Tism, happy Tuesday all. The Rivery Zero is your favorite utility cutter? You're a stiff push. I gotta look that one up. Rivery Zero? Who makes that one? Rivery Manufacturing does, idiot. Who knew? Oh, yeah. Why couldn't I remember that? That's that little one where it's like you push up and it's up, and then you bring it down and it stays up, and then you bring it down and it slaps back down. It's that one. Jacob Lundquist said he's quitting designing knives, now making pocket. Really? I mean, there's probably a market for that too. Sounds like an April Fool's joke. What's up, Kathleen? How are you today? So, yeah, drop bear utility. Anybody know, someone was saying, because the size is a little smaller, is there another drop bear that has the same scales as this one? Or is it just different and the utility is the only one that is of this size with that little bit shorter handle to it? He posted it on his Instagram. It must be legit then, right? It must be legit. Okay, let me grab. Got a couple boxes here I wanted to open up, talk about a little bit with everyone on a live before I do the actual unboxings. How many? We got what, 26 people in here? So, Mopatties should be in here. We got the Mopatty box, and we got a Jack Wolf. Should I open both? Should I open just the Mopatty? Should I open the Jack Wolf real quick? Yeah, maybe he was testing out his supply a little much and then made a video and then, or maybe that's what maybe he's like, dude, I made a design and this company jumped on it and he's going to make some money. You never know. The Drop Bear 2, I guess I could look that up. I don't have one either, but it's definitely a good ½ inch or so shorter. See on the bottom, about that much. Very similar though, the feel, you wouldn't even notice the feel of it being smaller, although you got that choke up spot in there. It just feels so good. It's wild. I wouldn't be something I would carry, but if you just shut your eyes and flick it open and then grab right here, you'd be like, oh, that feels choice. Absolutely choice. What's up, Robin? Knives Are Life's ready to test it out. I'm also really enjoying this one, the Civivi Guile. This one just came out. This thing is great. Nice front flipper action on it. We're going to do a die project What's everyone think? What color should I dye this? Should I leave the shiny blade or should I do an acid etch stone wash or something? Civivi Guile is sweet though if you are interested. Really cool looking knife. Nice little design there. 14C. Henry G. I wish the lime green was available on Amazon. What's the difference between ordering it from Civivi and ordering it from Amazon? The difference I noticed between ordering from some Civivi and ordering from Amazon is if I order from Civivi, I can use my code and then get the 10% commission on it. Versus if I ordered it on Amazon, I do not get that because it's just an Amazon purchase. And so like whenever I make a purchase like that, I would buy it there just to give me that extra 10% off. 2-day shipping. Save you a day or so on the shipping, I suppose. Yeah. All right. Let's, yeah, but the Amazon shop, you don't make the same. You wouldn't make the same. Right? From what I understand, the Amazon shop, you get a very limited percentage versus if you buy it direct, you'll get 10% from, I think CVV's 10%. Some of them are 8. And so depending on the situation, I mean, I buy stuff on Amazon all the time too. Well, but even Civivi Direct, I mean, I ordered it and it said it was going to be at least 2 weeks because it was like right when they went on sale, and I still got it in like a week. And that was when they said it was going to be 2 weeks. All right. What did I do here? Every time. Like I got the tape off. Why did the box decide not to? It didn't want to do it. Didn't like it.
All right, Kenman here. Today we've got very special box unboxing. Let's just get this thing out. All right, there it is.
There's a little pillow. He's gonna fold himself to sleep tonight on his huge pillow. Heed. Hence. No. What you know about that? Justin has 0 patience. Gotta have some patience, bro. Gotta zen it. All right, new scales for the Bulldog. Purple black G10 or earthy G10. I think that's personal preference. I know a lot of people that like purple. I know a lot of people that would like earthy. I think I know more people that would probably like purple, but I personally, something about earthy sounds good. When you say earthy, it seems awfully wide still. Earthy to me could be brown, could be green. Could be like when you say earthy, what is the main shade of that earthy tone? In the browns or the greens? Either way, like this, I love this. This brown micarta, just the most plain, boring brown. Excellent. I dig it. You know, look at my other drop bear. Plain, boring, like green, black micarta that just looks dirty. Love it. I don't know. Robin, I don't know if he's kidding or what. He posted a link. Jack Wolf Steel Series. Here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's open it up and find out what it looks like.
I didn't expect the knife to come flying out. I thought. Ooh, mama. Wow, that's fun. This yellow is doing things. I like it. That is doing stuff. That is doing stuff. What's up, Kenman and friends? What's up, Dan Stan? Got the new Steel Series Jack Wolf. Ooh, that's an easy pinch open. What is this called? The yellow jigged bone. Oh, Canine. The Canine Jack. Review the Koenig Aries. I would like to, Gold Dot. I would like to. Ooh. Mo Patty, you still in here? Let's open up Mo Patty's box. Flo, seen the new $80 Chavez? I have. I actually really wish I could get the red prototype version. It looks like the version for sale is basically only black and satin or black and black. This is the new Jack Wolf K9. That yellow, those yellow scales are, oof, boom, pinch, open, pretty easy on the pull. You don't really need to use that nail nick right there. You can just get in there, nice half stop, but I can, boom, easily pinch that open. Pretty easy. Look at that forward kind of a angle. The jigs on that, oh, that handle is fun. Yes, caught alive. Woo! What's up, Echo? Echo, Echo, Echo. Mo Patty's driving. All right, Mo Patty, we're about to bust into that box. Check it out. What did she send us? I'm going to do an individual video on all of them. But for now, we're just going to open it up here during the live and kind of enjoy it a little bit. So let me kind of clean up my spatial awareness. Got to keep this Jack Wolf nice. It's on the pass around, so I don't want to get it, get the box all messed up or lost or missing or anything like that. But that is the new K9. Different versions of the handle, but dude, I like yellow. I like jig. I like the feel of that. So to me, that's like perfect. It's a real gross kind of mustardy yellow. Primo. I like it very much. But apparently we're getting the red abalone version of the next one. That one is cool looking. I just saw it today. Got a call back. Oh, you were gone. Now you're back. $36 of us on a Tuesday. How neat is that? All right. We got a Mo Patty box here. We've got addresses and stuff all over this thing. I didn't really plan for that. Let me... Here it is. Let me get this initial top. Pop the top. Once you pop, you can't stop. Am I going to cut anything here? I'm always extra careful. I like to do one of these. Ooh, echo. Sorry I didn't have that open. Let me open my studio up here so that if that does happen again, we hear the alert. Echo, welcome to the gas station. Much appreciated. Welcome aboard. Fed's showing you all the emojis that you now have. Feel free to bust those out anytime. Got a job. Had to subscribe again. Right on, Echo. Got a new job? You liking it so far? You start off? What do you think about it? Which one's a beautiful? Oh, the 154 CM on here and that yellow. This yellow is excellent. Very excellent. I like it. I like it. Cool stuff from Jack Wolf happening. Okay, now we have a Mo Patty. Ooh. Hold on. This is just not. Look at these. So she sent me several. I can throw some of these in the giveaway packs that for the 10K giveaway. I gotta obviously keep one for myself, but I'll throw a few in there for you folks. Very cool. I like that. It's just a nice. That's a clean design right there, Mo Patty. Purple. Got the state rep. Looking good. I dig it. All right. Thank you very much for the stickers. Okay. Holy Nikes. Mo Patty throwing them out there. Okay, we have a winter blade. We have a winter blade. Twin towers of the winter blades. We have a unknown origin. We have another unknown. And we have a Brimwolf. Dun, 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 dun! Holy Snapdragon. Mo Patty sent us some bangers to look at here. I'm excited. You excited? We're excited. Let's be excited together. Let me clear some spatial. Holy God. Okay. It's a good day when you get to play with a winter blade. No doubt about it. No doubt. Dan Stan says, cool stickers, Mo Patty. Mr. Harrison, Fed, says, my state and color. Double win. Have to put one in Fed's pack when I send it out. Nice stickers, Mo Patty, says Mick. Everybody loves them. Kathleen says, great sticks. What was the scale decision? What scales are we talking about that we're making a decision on? The die of my guile? That's the only one I'm kind of working on.
Danston underscore EDC became a member. Danston underscore EDC celebrates 6 months of membership. 6 more hours as one to the DNX.
6 more wowzers. Whoa. Slow down. Sorry. Thank you, Dan Stan. Member of 6 months at the gas station. Very cool. Henry's got a magnet. He's like, gimme.
Flo subscribes to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing, Flo. Okay, so what do we want to do first? We have Brimwolf, unknown, Winter Blade. Should we? What do you guys think? Start with a Winter Blade, and then maybe move around for a little bit. Justin, are you talking about the scales for the drop bear utility? Yeah, Justin, what scales are we talking about? Someone else had something scales. The only ones I was referring to was if the drop bear utility was the same because it is smaller. The Bulldog. Oh, yeah. He was asking about his scales. And you didn't say anything about earthy. So I asked earthy. Did earthy mean green or brown? Because he said it was like a shade of purple and black or an earthy tone. And to me, I said more people probably like purple, but I kind of am leading towards earthy, but I didn't know if the word earthy meant brown or green. Winterblade first and last. I'm down with that. Let's do that. We'll bookend it. Winterblade first, Winterblade last. And then we'll do this one here. We'll do this one in the middle. And we'll do this one second. How's that sound? We've decided. I have spoken. So is it brown or green? But either way, this brown on this plain micarta, I love this. I don't know why. The most simple, almost boring color, I guess you could think, but I dig it. I don't mind earthy tones at all. What's up, Paul? Paul, I got a bunch of wild stuff right here that we're about to check out. All right. Thanks again to Mo Patty. It says nothing. Winterblade number 1. Titanium, Justin, you missed the obvious answer. Titanium. Brian's got to go. I hope you shoot well, bud. Some Winterblade cards. Bing, bing. the cloth. And then so this is the M-Fire Vanex titanium and carbon fiber. Ooh, baby. All right, let's slide. This is neat. So what is this? What does this do? Is this just there? Is that a magnet or something? What am I missing? Do I have to close it like that? What am I missing here? So, does it have to be swung in faster? That must be the other magnet, because there's a magnet right there in the blade, it looks like. So that comes around. It's got the slide down right here. What? Did you see that? Ha! It's like an auto? I'm confused. So I can flick this out. And then you have to close it like it's like an auto. Keeps it from closing on your finger. Yeah, but what if you just want to one-handed close it? You can't? Or am I just not swinging it hard enough? Have I seen the new Kaiser Jonathan Styles Munko Aura? I saw several of the new ones, but I can't picture what that one is right now. So Fed says that's to keep it from closing on your finger. Is this supposed to be like an auto like this where I'm doing that? Because I can go like this. And that actually flies out nicely. This is a fancy channel now. Thumbs out, no problem. Flicks out well. Huh. I guess I'm not as smart as the knife. I'd like to be able to close that one-handed, but is that not something that's possible? Anyone in the chat able to give me any insight on that? So that magnet makes it the auto. And so right now I have to push it down. Ooh, that is a satisfying like tick though. And so this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I can also go boom. It becomes a timing issue. I'm not clicking it in far enough. Would they call that a double detent though? Turn it off, then turn it back on. It's an auto because we've got it right here, and I can just pull this down and it pops out. And then I can go like that, and it swings it loose, but it's got the spring, so I gotta overcome the spring to click it back in. But you can flick it out. I just don't know as far as that one-handed closing. Almost. That feels nice though. What a weird knife. I dig it. I like that they're doing strange things. I need my glasses. Give me 5 seconds. I think they're on the couch. They are. I return. Okay. So that once again was the Winterblade M-Fire made by Brian Winters. Cool. This thing is rad. I mean, I'll tell you that. So you could take that out and not have it be an auto like that. You gotta almost let that go right away. Boom. Does have nice sounds. And that's a satisfying flick out. It feels good in the hand. No jimps though. I kind of would like some jimps. This feels really nice too. That is cool. All right, stay tuned for a video of that coming up soon. Excuse me. Set that one aside. Number 2. Number 2. Here we go. Any thoughts, guesses? Ooh, it has a zip tie on the handle or on the zipper. That's an indicator. That's an indicator. Indicate what? Guppy full TI skeleton, forged in fire. The NNK Guppy 3.5 Magna Cut hand ground full TI skeletonized. Nicholas Knives, forged in fire, season 7. Oh, baby, look at this. I want to try a guppy. Ugh. Oh, am I pushing on the... Of course I was. Wow, okay. Okay, wow, this feels... Ooh, that is cool. I am not a huge skeletonized... I'm not as big into the skeletonized handles as much. Wow. What I find is weird is, look at that. I can put my pinky right in there. So I go like this to close it, and it's naturally, the pinky actually naturally wants to fall in there. If you go like that and you're not in the right spot, look at how I can drop into any one of those. But then when you go like this, you have to now make sure you're not in there, or it's like, look at that, it's sitting on my hand right now. That's kind of scary. Who can afford that nonsense? Robo Steve-O. Thing with buying a guppy is they soon turn into 100 guppies. I used to breed guppies all the time, dude. Robo, they're so fun. I bred for specific color pattern tails. I came up with a few fun strains, and then it takes a while to continue to breed them to get the strain to breed pure. Because you have the mother will have babies, but she'll have 4 of this type, 4 with a big tail, 4 with a small tail, 4 muddled colors, 4 blue ones, you know what I mean? And then then you have to breed one of those to get it a little bit more strength, and then bring in some outside genetics and continue to do it until you get to a point where you can get a female who has 30 babies and 25 of them are the same. That's fun. So this is super cool, but those skeletonized spots scare the crap out of me right now. I'm not used to holding it, and like I could easily put my pinky in there when I go to close it. The action is wild. Look at this, just drops. Oh, I'm putting my hand on the lock bar. So the flipper, boom, kind of gets in the way when you go to drop it. So I could do that like this. I could go boom, boom, like I do with the Kubi Titus. You drop it to there and then spin it around. Let's see if I can flick it out. Ugh. I can't flick it out because of the full frame lock on there is exposed. So that's a thing as a lefty. Fixed blades have better genes. I'm on Team Fubby. Fixed blade rules, folders drool. My Oscar fish took care of my guppy infestation, right? Yeah, I didn't breed guppies. They did it all on their own. Mo Patty says this one's for sale. It's gorgeous. The feel in the hand like this, that choke up spot, this harpoon kind of ramp. No jimps. I like a jimp. That is a classy looking knife. I like this little texture right in there in that finger slot. Just a couple of lines on there. Oof. The drop on there is nice. Boom, boom. Try to get it to there. Boom. Very cool. The The Guppy 3.5, the NNK Guppy. Nichols knives. Wow. All right, we're going to keep rolling. We'll get them all out after we're done here. All right, number 3. The Brimwolf Mule. Anybody know anything about this? I love them both. They each have their own pros and cons. 100% true. 100% true. But something about a nice fixed blade. The Sea Fox. Tell me that's not choice. I'd lose a fingertip with that Skelly. I agree, Grateful. I feel like I was just jamming my fingers into it. And I'm going to have a pinky in there. It's going to come down and catch the tip. Okay, Brimwolf Mule 4. The Skellies are kind of cool, but I definitely more like when I ordered the Strix. They have that Skelly version, but I ordered the titanium with the micro milling. I'm more into that personally than the holes. But everybody's got their own flavors, tastes, what they like. Okay, Brimwolf. I don't know what's going on here either. We're looking at some wild stuff today. Thanks again to Mo Patty. Get a hold of her if you are... What in the... Talk about Skellies. Wow, bro. Look at the milling on this. I mean, what? Bruh. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now. What is this? What is this? That's like the thinnest. I can't pull it out. That's like the tiniest. What is this little teeny little Allen for? That seems a little loose. What? Oh, it is a little, got a little, you need to crank that down just the tiniest bit. Is that a T9? It is. Probably. Of course I can. Actually, that's the one that takes me off.
Dragoon _LSK became a member. Dragoon _LSK celebrates 2 months of membership. Midday matinee.
Midday matinee. What's up, Dragoon? Thank you for the 2 months. Gas station. Right on, bro. So what is this? That needs to be tightened, though. Notice that, Mo Patty. It's like, we got some play going on in there. I don't want to... I can do it by hand too. There we go. Solid. It just had a little bit of play. It's probably just getting a little bit of... Yeah, because now when I squeeze that, that's tight. So it just had... It happens. We all know it. You get that pivot. Gets a little roll every once in a while. All right, so what are we looking at here? The Brimwolf Mule 4. I don't know what's going on here. Thumb flicks out. There's a huge fuller groove in there. I don't know if I can do it because of the lefty. As a righty, though, ooh, no problem. Drops, flicks. This is crazy. So this is the one that ticks you off, Mo Patty. What makes you mad about this one? It's cool. You've got the skeletonized on the one side. all that wild milling on the other. Oh, you can't flick it. It does, it's getting a little stiff. I can't do it as a lefty because of the lock bar. The nice thing is you can get down kind of lower down here and kind of push that way. Oh, and then I failed that one, of course. But yeah, I totally understand if you've got one and you can't flick it open. That annoys me too. Oh, I can't thumb it out because I push on the thing. So as a lefty, I can thumb it out, no problem, but can't flick it. As a righty, I can't thumb it out, but I can flick it. What an interesting knife, though. I don't know anything about this. Brimwolf Mule 4. I'm going to have to do some research before we do the video. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that. Look at this, the milling on the blade. There's milling on this part of the blade. Wow. Is that even showing up? Barely. There you go, right up here. It's like almost like fingerprint. It's so thin. That micro milling. There it is. The whole blade. It's a nail file while you flick it, right? Just sand them off. The drop is, the action is fantastic. I mean, look at this. Maybe if I get way up there, no. Even with pressure on the lock right here, I can put my thumb here and it still kind of drops nice. Ugh. There, it's stuck. I hear you though, Mo Patty. I that is a stiff flick right there. I had to struggle to kind of get her to go. That has got some wild action though to it. It's interesting. Hey man, Kevin Smith and Nas. What the hell? Looks like Kevin. It looks like your package has arrived to Minneapolis. It'll probably be out for delivery tomorrow. But it was not out for delivery earlier. See that? I failed that flick. Sometimes it like sticks. Not even pushing on the lock bar like that. And it... Yeah, I get it, Mo Patty. That could be frustrating because it just doesn't quite perform the way you want. But man, that thing is pretty wild. Pretty wild looking stuff. All right, the Brimwolf Mule 4. Wow, that is something. Okay, got a couple more here from this Mo Patty pack. The Mo Patty pack. We got a chunky, extra monstrous zipper. Look at that zipper. It's got a lock on the end, too. By the power of Grayskull. As he reached down to the sword and the stone, he gripped it with both hands and pulled Excalibur. First time I've is it? I have not handled an Excalibur as far as I know. Ooh. Oh, snap. So, you got the DLC version? Sick. So this is the MC Metal Complex Excalibur. I did not. This is Mo Patty's. She sent me these knives to check out. Look at that. Lefty pressure, thumb, frame lock, flicked open. Mhm. 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 Thumb studs, no problem. Flick out, no problem. No front flipper, boosh. That's got some great action. Kunwu, or are you one who says Kunwu? Is it Kunwu or Kunwu? We've talked about this in the past. I say Kunwu, but I could be wrong. I see an Excalibur in Dan's future. These are expensive, and he makes lefty versions. So if you were going to get it, and you're a lefty like myself, you could just go all out and buy the lefty version, if it's available. Surprising though, I don't want to make you feel self-conscious, but are you developing liver spots? Where? No. All my uwus are SW. Fit and finish is fantastic. But your shoes are ugly. On my hands, liver spots? I guess. Oof. When you got a full frame lock, I always kind of worry about it, but boom, that is dope. Okay, all right. We're back. We have the Metal Complex Excalibur, first one in the building right here. Some beautiful titanium. What blade steel does he use on this? It's S90. KC from the Knives Fast channel, what's happening? Just playing with some wild stuff. Got a couple of winter blades. Got this bad boy from MC. Well, it's actually from Mo Patty. Mo Patty sent me a bunch of stuff to check out and share with everyone. Show the top of your left hand now. Am I getting liver spots? I don't see any. This is pretty choice. All right, we'll open the last one. We'll put all 5 of them on the table here. All right, where did I put that? Okay. Last one. We got one more winter blade right here. I got a winter blade right here for you. So, Lou, what do you think? Am I liver spotty? I see some spots. What are you talking about? I have some freckles, maybe. I actually have quite a few freckles on my arms. But liver spots? Maybe I'm getting old. Turning into Gollum. Liver and onion spots. Okay, what winter blade is this one, huh? 2 winter blades from Mo Patty today. Oh, mama. How did you know? The Severn is so beautiful. So we have a MagnaCut Severn with an aluminum handle. Which way first? Like that? Oh, sick. Oh, this is choice. This is one of those ones that I want that you can't really buy because they're not available. But that is fun. So it's got the crossbar style drop. Flicks out, no problem. thumb, no problem. You got that push out, which is definitely fun. Make you pee yourself. Boom. Oh, I want one of these. Oh, these are great. This is just such a cool knife. Aluminum, you could do a really nice white laser mark on there that would match that perfectly. That could be really cool. Mo Patty, should we do a white laser mark on here? Winter blade, I could put some snowflakes on there. You saw the snowflakes I did, right? Let me grab that quick. Way out here. You know, hence the name Winter Blade. White snowflakes on a Gerber turd. Lou's got a soft spot for the elderly. Right? But a white laser mark like that. For sale, she says. Mo Patty wants to sell this to me? Oh. I might want to buy this one from you, Mo Patty. You can put the clip on the other side? Choice. Boom. That's fun. That wasn't an Ozark. This is a worse. I mean, this is an Ozark trail. But it's not the Grail. You can see right there, Ozark Trail. Moderately covered up by me with a weird practice stone acid etch. But yeah, this is a... Oh, did I say Gerber turd? I did. Yeah, this is an Ozark turd. My bad. My bad. I just misspoke. But dude, a white laser mark like that on this winter blade. So Patty, you're saying this one right here is for sale. That's kind of a weird thumb out, but flick out is good. And you've got this cool thing that I can't do with my index finger right now. Come on. Boom. I cut myself, so it's hard to push on there right now. It just kind of irritates a little bit. Did you see the knife TKL teased in their last stream? Crossbar lock can be used to assist the blade opening. I haven't. $10. Start the bidding at $3.50. I don't think you can close it with the middle thing. You can't, can you? All that does is push it out. Right? Am I missing something? Because it's this right here. And then this, it pushes it out. Brian's up to $4. Both winter blades are for sale. Am I missing out on any other features of this? Does it have any other weird things that it does? I should be able to... I can't swing it out like that because of the magnet. Boom. Mo Patty, we should talk. I've wanted one of these. I think this is super cool. I didn't know you could swap the clip to the other side too. That's pretty dope. $4. Keep the magnets away from your nip rings. Those are all gone. I got rid of that a long time ago. No jimps. Sad face. It's big. Fun stuff though. Okay. So we've got winter blade. We've got winter blade with the auto version. We have the NNK Guppy Wow. Let's put this one down lower. We have the Brimwolf Mule 4. And we've got an Excalibur. Swish. Wow. And wow. And we actually just got this Jack Wolf as well. That M Fire is clean. Isn't it, B Shady? It's kind of weird though. I'm trying to get it to shake down and you can't. Oh, I got it. Almost. I think Mo Patty likes it. I threw in a coupon for KFC. Excalibur's your favorite, Grateful? Excalibur is really nice. I think it's going to have to be the this one, though. The Severn. I've just always wanted one of those. Although, chicken is foul. Timing. It's all about the timing, Salvo. My timing is close. This is the integral, too. I didn't even realize that. Integral, Timascus. Kathleen likes the blue one best as well. Isn't it sweet? What about the gray winter blade? Yeah, it's timing, because if I do this just right, if you hold it down, it's already popping back out. So you have to push it down, swing it, and let go. Like that. And I got it. Boom. But you can still flick it out. So you can just drop it like that, flick it out, or bring it down and then auto it out. Boom, which is fun. Mo Patty says she's sizing down. Do not use half of what she's got. So she's kind of getting rid of. So some of these are potentially or are for sale if you are interested. Both of these are, but I get first dibs on this. That is fun. That is just fun stuff. These are really cool too. The skeletonized ones, the drop is real nice on this. But that skeletonized is kind of scary. I feel like I dropped my... Actually, on this side, you can't drop your finger into it. See, they designed this for a righty. The righty doesn't have that problem. But as a lefty, when I'm holding this as a lefty, and I go to close it, look at my hands. Look at that. My pinky's in there right now. And so if you grab it like this, and your pinky happens to be right there, it's going to go... And then... Look at where it is in there. So I don't really care for that personally. Although if it was for the righties, because the action on this is amazing. It just drops shut. It doesn't flick out though with that. I gotta get my hand out of the way as a lefty. Although the righty flick is hard. I suck as a... That's a cool looking design. This one's pretty fun too. But it's a stiff flick out. It almost like it catches. Like I go, like it moves a little. It does. It like goes to here and then the detent is there. So you can get it to there. It's almost like it goes a little bit. So I go to flick it. It moves that little bit. And then it breaks. Oop, almost caught my thumb on that one. Or did I? Close. Caught my thumb the other day. That's old though. So yeah, the full integral titanium. Ooh, look at that. How gorgeous. That's why this thing is heavy. Lou likes the gray winter blade. Ron Dobbins, hope everyone's having a great day. Mo Patty. Fed's asking if the Excalibur is for sale. What's up, Donnie? Mo Patty just sent me these bangers to check out for a little while. What do you think? Any of y'all have a Kubi Vagrant M390 G10? Been super impressed with it. $90. Kubi's great. I don't remember what the Vagrant looks like right off the top of my head. I'm going to look it up. Kubi Vagrant M390. Oh. Yeah. I like that a lot. Anybody else have one of those? Kubi Vagrant? This blue one with the gold accents looks cool. M390. What is that? Aluminum? That's G10? That's G10. Huh. Looks like that's the only one available. That is pretty cool, though. I can dig that. You won't be disappointed on the Excalibur. I even liked the original clip, but some hated it. The new style clip is good. Andy makes a lefty version, so if you want to get it full lefty. Ron got his Kunwu Excalibur and Black DLC. That's the one I would get, too. That one sounds sweet. Little while. Yeah, KDK time. Haley's Comet every 80 years. Something like that. Used to be able to get the Vagrant in M390 for 84. Now it's 125. 125. It's a cool looking knife though. I like it. I wish that was aluminum. That's purple. I mean, it looks kind of blue. I mean, I believe it. It does say purple. Purple. But that does look kind of blue in my my current vision. Chicago Knife Works. $100. Product color may slightly vary due to photographic lighting sources on your monitor settings. Isn't that funny? I was just saying it's like on my monitor it looks blue. Disclaimer, product color slightly varies. It looks blue to me. Blue and gold? I actually dig it exactly as I see it. I see it blue gold in a satiny blade. I think it looks great. I bet the purple looks good too, but to me it looks blue. Yeah, if you want a little cheaper, Chicago Knife Works for $100. I've never ordered from here before. Anyone else? I think the shape of that though looks great. Everything about it looks cool. WMK's got it. I have ordered from WMK. Same $100. Out of stock. But same price of $100. Is that micarta? Ooh. I almost prefer the micarta. The micarta. So what do they got? They got a Vagrant with titanium frame lock for $150. They got a Vagrant with 14C for $52. OS 10, 14C. So they got different versions. You get the Vagrant in 14C for $60, $52. That's not bad. Titanium S35VN, $150. Ooh, wait. Blue micarta. Except for it doesn't have those lines. Blue and gold with M390 for $100. Huh. The Ultim one isn't bad, except for it doesn't have a lot of holes in it to really accent that Ultim. You only got a couple holes in the back there. It doesn't do too much for me. And then I'm sure, without knowing, the full frame lock might not work good with lefties. CKW stopped doing free shipping over 100, so now you have to factor around 6 to 8 for all shipping. Many knife companies ship from the same warehouse. I almost feel like you should just add the shipping into the cost. You know, just say everything's free shipping, but you just make it $5 more or whatever. Much interest. I like it. I might check one of those out. So we've got the Winterblade Auto. Fun stuff. Got the Winterblade. Ooh. What does this one have as MagnaCut? It is MagnaCut. The Severn with the magnets and the MagnaCut and this little push out. Boom. That's fun. We got the beast of a NNK Guppy 3.5 with the skeletonized handle. This is the Brimwolf Mule 4, which is wild. Yeah, it's a psychological trick, but it works. You know, a lot of things like that. They do it a lot more on like eBay. Buy it now, and it's $19.99 and then $6.99 shipping. And then there's another one that's just $25.99 free shipping. It's the same price, but you feel, you're like, oh yeah, free shipping. It's free shipping. All right, and then we also have the beautiful integral one piece of titanium wrapping around with a frame lock that works fine for a lefty. I can put my thumb on there and still flick it out. Nice choke up spot, feels good in the hand. I like kind of like that middle finger stick in there. He is going to be making some budget versions in the future. Prices that end in 99 are also a psychological trick. It's $9.99. It's not 10. It's $9.99. Got a good sound too. Oops. It's like kind of echoey out of that integral frame, so all of it kind of, the sound kind of travels out through gives it that kind of hollow snap sound. Then we got that Jack Wolf too. I forgot what it's called already. The Dirty Jack K9. Sorry. This Excalibur sound is grateful. Grateful. It's just got this crisp snap to it. It's good. I thought the Guppy was going to be the size of McNee's PM2. Psych. It's not. It's big. A Guppy sounds like it would be small. This K9 though, Jack, is fun. I like this yellow. It's just hideous. Hideous in the best way. I love a dirty, ugly yellow. It makes me... Get rid of the finger hole, put a better lock, and then the frame lock, and then you're talking. For what? For the Excalibur? I like the flicking hole. Get rid of the thumb stud. That'd be me. You don't need the thumb stud on there. If you got the hole, use the hole. I mean, everyone, you know, Lou, everyone's got a preference. Do you prefer a stud or a hole? Me? I'm a hole guy. I prefer the hole. Whatever happened to the singing knife? Did you end up buying it? Well, I mean, technically, I did, but I haven't given him any money yet. I just got his information, his like PayPal or whatever, yesterday. And then I was out all night and I couldn't log in on my phone, so I'm gonna pay for it today. But yes, I kept the singing knife. Oops, bad front flip. Oh, another one. You can see them in there. It's a whole bunch of, wait, if I do it this way, a bunch of bars, beams sitting in there just ready to just be ting. I love it. It's fun. Very fun. Oh, so Mopatti's knives are sweet. We're gonna start doing the videos on those. Probably maybe get going on a few of them today. I still have one left of North Valley Neils, and I still have a couple left of Lanyard Mans to do from their pack, so that I can get their shipping back as well. But then now we're on the Mopatti box as well. I already shipped out the other ones that I had. So I am getting caught up on reviews. Now I need to get caught up on customs. Update on a custom for Stacy. Did you guys watch Stacy's live? I totally missed Stacy. He was with Blade Walker over the weekend. I had family. Both of my nephews made it onto their all-star teams. So I went and watched the all-star games of baseball for my nephews, which was really fun on Saturday, and that was basically all day long. So I didn't really have a chance to hang out on the live, and then I've been busy, so I haven't had a chance. I'm going to go back and rewatch it. But it was on Blade Walker's channel, and Stacy went to visit, and they did the live for his 1,000 subscribers. And I hope it went, I'm sure it went great. Mopatti won't quote you a price on the winter blade. She must feel that I will not provide it a good home. Yeah, Lou, I don't know, Lou. I mean, you might have to message her privately. See, because she doesn't want to say a price here, because there's a price for like everyone, and then there's a price for you. Blade Walker's live was awesome. He looked good. He's doing good. That's great. That is great. I am glad to hear it. I did see the photos. Who was it? Did Stacy post them maybe on Instagram? But I saw some photos and they looked great. It looked like they had a good time. If I live closer to more people, I would definitely be inclined to meet up. I got Justin in Iowa, AK about what 5-6 hours south, and Brian and laid off Pete and a few guys are over in Wisconsin. A couple of you up north, Dan, and etc. But yeah, I would love to meet up with some more people when I can. Mo Patty, it's impossible to send you budget knives. Can't remember all that you have. We'd have to just talk about it, Mo Patty. But thank you. And Mo Patty, message me. Give me a price on this winter blade. I'm interested. I'm interested. Ooh, that's fun. Ugh. That's fun. Mo Patty says might meet up with them in KY next month. 30% more price for Lou. It's like a 30% upcharge. We love you, Lou. That's why you get charged more. Dong totally is helping. More on tax. I mean, Lou. Come on now. Come on now. We only give crap to people we care about. Right? Right? The loser charge. Oh, that's funny. Patty, these are great though. I appreciate it. I will, I'm going to get to reviewing them pretty quick. Well, the one though, the Brimwolf Mule 4, is that the one that you said was like the one-off? You sent me that specific message talking about how it was different or something like that. I'll have to talk to you and I'll do some more research so that I can have a little bit more to say about a couple of these because I'm ignorant to it. I really love you, Katie, or Katie. I love you, Katie K. Looking good, bud. No, Lou, you got me right here, bud. You got me right here. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. Guile. Colors. Go. Fade color. It was shown in Atlanta, and that's it. Grateful says purple. Lou has rhino skin. Lou also looks vaguely like a rhinoceros rear end. You ever see that video where rhinoceros? If you know, you know. Lou, is your last name really Zerher? Fade sunset colors or purple, of course. A fleshy tone. I probably would do like a fade or like something like that, but I don't know. Nothing's really striking me yet. Although the fact that you've got those ridges right there and this knockdown edge, I could kind of two-tone it, do one color and then another and maybe sand it a little bit so that you kind of get a two multicolor. Is that the new Civivi? Yes, Dan Stan. This is the Civivi Guile, designed by, what's his name, Ashton, the actor. Nice front flip. You can easily roll it out over with your index finger. Flicks out really nice. Thumb is good. Feels great in the hand. 14C G10. Flip the clip. T8s all the way around. Except for the clip, of course. What was it I just did? Oh, yeah. The Kaiser Utility T8s all around and T8s on the pocket clip. Look at that. You can just see it immediately. Where's my other drop bear? Should be right in front of me. Ta-da. So you can tell immediately. Look at the screws on the clip. T6s, T8s. Look at that. Boom. They're starting. A new knife with T8s on the clip. It's T8 all the way around. That's what it should be. T6s are garbage. Of anything, do you know how often? It's probably the same as all of it. You replace your T6s occasionally. I'll buy a big old 10-pack from the Weehaw, and I go through them. The T8s, I mean, obviously you use T6s more maybe than T8s kind of, but the T8 does not wear down anywhere like the 6 does. And now you've got some knives where all the screws are starting to be T8s, including the pocket clip. Let's just get rid of T6s. More screws than the other one? Oh, well, yeah, it has one more screw right here in the center. So it does have that one extra screw, which I guess is just giving you that extra backspacer support, but it's smaller. So it's smaller, but they added another screw. Why do you think that is? The only crappy thing on the Kaiser utility is the pocket clip had to bend it slightly out of place to get it to fit properly and not kill your finger. The pocket clip? It's the same clip. I haven't had any issues with the drop bear clip. Holds the utility blade. That screw, this one, this extra one right here in the middle. Right there. That's like a backspacer that's curved around, so that's not a stop or anything like that. Your clip was inflexible. Do I have a Kershaw Bel Air drop point? I do not, Tim. I do not. I did review a Kershaw recently like that, though, that'll be popping up pretty soon. What do I think about the Tactile Knife Co. Archer? I'm interested. Did I mess around with that in Atlanta? I think so. I like pretty much everything from Tactile. They've got some cool stuff. Actually just got this. Forgot that this is also a new one. Oops, missed. This is the Tactical Chupacabra. MagnaCut aluminum. What should I put on that aluminum handle for a laser mark? Dude, it's got that lock. Boom. It's got an extra little click you can hear when you open it. That extra click is awesome. I love it. Tactical Chupacabras. I'm quite happy about that one. Justin can't wait for me to check out my text later. Texts? Oh, I do. I do have text. I have my volume off because then it doesn't make any sound when I'm live. Yeah, the Chupacabra, that extra little click, feels good, sounds good, opens good. I dig it. This thing is gonna be, I almost wish this little choke up spot was a little bit bigger. It doesn't feel bad, but Do I have the CJRB with the crossbar super lock hybrid? No, the bolt. I've been looking at that. This one right here. I still have this page up with it. CJRB bolt. So you can see it has the little bump on the back. Here, let me try to zoom in. Why? Why? That's not what I want. Hate you. There, you can see it better on the back here, right there. So you got the crossbar lock, but then that back lever is connected to that. So you bring that down, and it also brings the crossbar down. $50 on the CJRB bolt. Kind of an interesting design. It's similar to their what are they calling that? Recoil lock V2. I have the recoil lock V1 over here. Let me turn that back around. So this is the Craig, CJRB Craig. And so it's up here. You can go like that and flip it out, but then I can index finger it down like that. Or you can grab it from the sides. So you just flipper tab, and then it's a crossbar that goes across the back. So you can grab it like that and drop it. I'm kind of struggling with it. I haven't messed with this in a little while. Or you can just index finger push down. So that is the recoil lock version 1. That is a flipper tab there. That's not part of the lock. So the V2, it's more of a crossbar actual and a crossbar stance, but then there's a nub sticking out, so you're able to do that as well. That is the Craig. That one's been out for a while. So they've been doing that. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. The recoil. They've been doing the recoil lock for a while. This is just the new one on the bolt. You can see it looks like the crossbar, but then it also has the nub on the top, so it works the same way. I've still been meaning to pick one of these up. I kind of like the way the blue handle with the orange thumb stud is, but I'm not a biggest fan with the black blades. I almost prefer the green. So is the green micarta, or is that G10 also? They're all G10. Which one would you get? Would you get the green one with the satin, or did you get the dull gray blue with the orange and black? I almost like that better in a way. Is there a code for CJRB's website? Someone might have one. I have an affiliate link, but it doesn't give you a discount. But I know the affiliate links have been kind of messed up. I think the new company isn't working right. Tim has the Tactile Maverick, not impressed. The rear screws stick out from the G10. Yeah, they need to be able to recess the screws properly. If the screws stick out, I'm not a fan of that either. I love how you have two ways to unlock it, right? You can kind of make a choice. Choose your path of adventure. Not a fan of the coated blade, but that version is better than the green G10. Lou, I agree with you. I agree with you. If it was micarta. Curious though, G10 with frag texture often gets to be nasty on the pocket when you're going in and out of the pocket on the clip. That tends to help rip it up a little bit more, I find. But I do like that. I think it's cool. I am on board with it. On board with it? Sure. Why wouldn't you be? All right. Well, it's Tuesday. Oh God, it's already 6 o'clock. We're doing things. We're having a good time on a Tuesday. Have you had a look at the Vacor TI? Vacor. Stonewash blade is for me. Tim, I agree. I generally prefer a stonewashed or acid etched, or I mean a stonewashed blade. That's more like a satiny color or whatever. I kind of prefer that over the black. What is the Vacor in titanium, Herne? Vacor. What am I missing out on? Oh, the Migaron Vacor. Let me look at that again. Migaron Vacor crossbar lock. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of plain Jane. I don't know. It just seems a little. I mean, I'm sure it works great. It might feel good in the hand. Look at the premium one of this. I know I didn't do a keyword. I'm trying to do a keyword. I don't want to. Oh, I hate you. That's exactly what I'm trying to. Wow. That's a dumb setup. Okay, look at the premium one. It's got to be the $100 one, I guess. Dark gray PVD titanium. Yeah. It just has, it's just so simple. I like my top liner locks. Yeah, I've been less interested in crossbar locks lately. Just seems like there's just been more of them. And this one, I mean, I bet it feels great in the hand, but it just seems to have just kind of a boring handle, kind of a boring blade shape. It isn't bad. There is value in the model, though. Plain but high performance. Right, that's what I'm saying, Herne, is maybe it feels great in the hand and just cuts like a dream. So, like, that's kind of a thing. Because when you look at just like your drop bear, I don't know, I think the drop bear has a better look to it, but it is a kind of a basic, simple design. So I'm not trying to take away from the Migaron at all. I guess just more often than not, I look at a Migaron and I'm like, ooh, look at that. And this one doesn't, it just says like, I'm a solid user. Grab me, use it. Definitely on my list. I like textured titanium as well. Give me the textured titanium. The Null Vandal. Oh, I'll take one. I'll take Null knives all day. What would y'all recommend for a $50 crossbar lock? Is there a drop bear for 50 bucks? Kaiser drop bear. Kaiser's clutch lock is probably the best crossbar lock version out there. It just works good. $50 crossbar lock. I was gonna say I thought I had something. Oh, here's a good one. So 59 bucks for the drop bear. CMB Explorer Black Micarta for 42. The Ozark Grail. I wouldn't recommend that. It's a $10 fun toy if you already have knives. But if you're getting knives, just spend 30 and get this one. What's this one called again? The CJRB. Shoot. $30 for this though. ARRPM 9 FRN scales with some texture to it. It's got the crossbar lock, drops shut, opens shut, no problem. Flicks out easy. Nice choke up spot. Acacia. Acacia. Anything Emerson waved? Anyone see one of the 50 Emersons with 1776 oak candles from George Washington's tree? Ooh, how much are those going for? Justin's hoping to pick up a vein too. MagnaCut on your Demco develop rust spots? I thought MagnaCut won't rust. I'm pretty sure they've taken MagnaCut and thrown it in the ocean and it didn't rust. I'm wondering if it's maybe some type of spots that you could clean off. Everyone save your money and get a bless. 1931 Leatherworks. What up, bro? Where's my Orlock? Where's my Orlock? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But as soon as I can get one, 1931 Leatherwork design Orlock from Concept. That's not what this is. Get one when they're available. Super rad. I'm excited for it. So a CGRB Acacia for 30 bucks. Crossbar lock. Works good. Flicks out nice. This is a bug out killer all day long. For under 50 bucks, I would recommend that Acacia without a doubt. If you want to spend a little bit more, you get a Prado. Prado's a little bit bigger. Nice crossbar lock though. But I would say my most used crossbar lock is definitely a drop bear. Kaiser drop bear for the win. If you want to spend a little bit more, one of my absolute favorite knives is the Kaiser Mini Towser K, which is not available. You might find one available here and there, but they basically are no longer around. But that crossbar lock on there, 154 CM and frag titanium. This is my favorite crossbar right here. But this one's more closer to that $100 if you can find one that's for sale. But I love it. As I said, Kaiser's clutch lock is probably, or it is, in my mind, the best crossbar style lock. Who else uses it? This one actually would probably be a good one to show too. This one's a little bit more expensive, but the Lander 2, NAF's Lander 2 also uses Kaiser's crossbar clutch lock. But look at that action, flick out, drop. Ooh, that was my index finger catching the stud. Lander 2 is a great knife. Another one that's under that $50, the SOG Terminus. I think this is an underrated knife. SOG Terminus is probably 40, 50 bucks. D2, G10, simple crossbar lock. This was one of my main users for a while. You got the thumb, you got the flick, you got the flipper tab, you got the lock itself. I have beat the crap out of this actual D2 that I have gotten wet and abused. And you can see a little spot right there. See a couple little spots right there where I don't take care of this and it hasn't really spread out or whatever. And it's D2. And I live in Minnesota and I get it wet. And I used to use this thing a lot. And it's great. I mean, the SOG Terminus, that's definitely another one for under 50 bucks. It's a good crossbar. Jeez. Good user. I haven't carried my Terminus in a while. I should. I'm putting it on the table. Putting it on the table. So yeah, gentlemen of honor, there's a couple. There is a couple. SOG Altair. I've never heard of that one. If you want to make a folder that'll sell out, MagnaCut Crystal Ice Titanium Scales. Sell out immediately. 5CR. What's in 5CR? I don't know. 5CR what? Benchmade. I don't know. So one last look. The Mo Patty. We got a winter blade. If you're interested in this knife right here, it is going to be for sale. Just got to get a hold of Mo Patty. Super fun winter blade. We got another winter blade right here. This one is also potentially for sale. It might not be for sale, because if it's for sale and I like it, I'll probably buy it off of Mo Patty if I can. I know these are kind of expensive. But that is super fun. We got a couple more. Here is the Nichols knives from Forged in Fire. This is the Guppy, the full titanium skeletonized Guppy. Boom. I can't do it. Thumb studs only for the lefty. Boom. Then the Brimwolf Mule 4. Thomas Connolly, check out soon to be released Benchmade Osborne 940 with Stonewash M390 blade, denim micarta handle. How much are they going to sell them for? The gray winter blade is going to, Lou's going to buy the gray winter blade, he says. Yeah, how much are they charging, Thomas, for the new Benchmade Osborne? And Benchmade does make some good stuff, but they generally overcharge for said good stuff. So what's the cost on that bad boy? $290? Stonewashed M390 denim micarta for $300. I mean, they make that $200. I think they'd sell a lot more of them, and they'd gain a lot more respect for some people. That's what I have to say about that. Is I think that that's probably a good knife, but I think it would be a better knife for $200, $220. $300 for M390 and micarta. I mean, you're just buying that butterfly tax, it looks like to me. I like the blade shape. Migron and Vu are really nice guys. Want to support them for sure. And Valley just bought a bailout for 104 at Midway. Still feel like that's overpaying. Migrons are very well made. The ones that I have are great. Did I hit pause? I did. Like, why is that not moving? Did I freeze? I did not freeze. DLC coatings are great. I'm totally interested in that too. Totally into it. Just the fact that it's harder than other metals, so that the chances of it scratching are minimal to none. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. All right, I'm going to bust out of here. I've been here way longer than I was expecting to be. I was going to go on for a short amount of time and then get out of here and get some stuff done. Here it is. It's already been almost 2 hours, 6:17. Much appreciation to all of you. The reason it's been 2 hours is because I'm having so much fun with my family, talking about knives, having a good time. Thanks again to Mo Patty. Reviews on these knives will be coming out soon. Stay tuned for that. Normal live on Thursday night, 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope to see you all there. Having a blast. If you did win, a few of you, I'll be shipping those out. Tracking will be coming soon from the 10K. 10K, 3,000 uploads, 2 years in the making. Let's keep it going. Let's go for 3 years. Having a blast. Thanks for hanging out with me in the live. We'll talk to you soon. Stay sharp. bippity boppity boo.